What's up, bro? You gonna pop him or what? Come on, dude. What is up, baby? All right, long time no see. I know I dropped the ball heavy. I really dropped the ball heavy. The last 3 months I've been out working. I work in the oil field. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, for those 3 months I was eating like shit and I was definitely not training. The nearest gym was always an hour, hour and a half. I'd go maybe like once, maybe twice every other week. And yeah, so needless to say, your boy, still fat. Keeping it open and transparent with y'all, because the whole point of this is to, you know, make progress, get dialed in, and, you know, bring y'all along throughout the whole journey. So still a ton of work to do. And I'll give you more details of what's been going on and what we're doing. So I'm gonna let the intro play and let's go. Yeah, can I get just a nitro cold brew?
A nitro cold brew?
Yeah, an iced nitro cold brew.
Alright, what size?
Let's do medium.
Medium, you got it. Any cream or sugar?
No, just straight black. Whew. We got her facing, baby. Just a plain black nitro cold brew. This is literal fucking crack, dude. Normally, I'll drink my coffee pretty quick, right? But when it comes to a nitro cold brew, dude, I have to pace myself and take sips because I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. I just took a sip. We're gonna wait about 20 minutes and then take another sip. Alright, so where have I been? So for the past 5 months, the beginning of those 3 months, I was out working in the oil field, out in the middle of nowhere, doing flowback. If you're familiar with that space, that's what I was doing. And yeah, I tried to film content, but literally, bro, it was like the most boring thing. I was doing the same thing every single day, and then I was eating like crap. I wasn't sleeping, and yeah, so I damn, how do I organize this? It's kind of tough. All right, so did that for 3 months, came back home. I tried. I'm gonna give y'all some fun clips, but so, and then, you know, after working those 3 months straight, no days off, I came back home, weighed myself immediately because I know I was eating like crap. I know I wasn't sleeping, and I was training maybe like once or twice a week because the nearest gym was like an hour away. So yeah, so as soon as I got home, I weighed myself and I was 232, which is actually my new all-time weight, like biggest weight. My first YouTube video, what I thought was going to be my all-time biggest weight, I was sitting at about 225, 226. So yeah, I got up to 232, and yeah, so as soon as I got back home from, you know, working those 3 months, I wanted to get back into vlogging, back into YouTube immediately, but I just felt so disappointed and so, you know, disgusted with myself. I was not happy with the man I was looking in the mirror, and I felt like kind of like disrespectful towards y'all, because in a sense I was like, you know, this was supposed to, you know, I was supposed to show y'all you know, how I stay motivated, how I stay dialed in, lead by example. And yeah, I didn't. I definitely fell off the wagon. But I am no Superman. I am no one special. I am human. It happens. But, you know, back locked and loaded. So for the next 2 months before I started, you know, vlogging, before we came back with this episode, you know, I really locked in immediately. So I went from 232. Right now we're sitting about 218, baby. So I just wanted to come back committed. I wanted. Ooh. Actually, let me get to class, and then we'll go ahead and continue this conversation. So yeah, I took those 2 months to get back down into shape, at least to where I was at before I left. And yeah, just to show y'all how committed I am and how real this I take this fitness journey, and, you know, bring y'all along with me. So, you know, we're in for a treat. So with that being said, I have a 3-part goal. I'm not going to show the last 2, but the first one, get in shape. All right, so that's what we're doing now. We're getting in shape, and then once we hit that point, which I would say about be like 190 pounds, 195, somewhere in between there, I'll reveal goal number 2 and 3. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to class, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and play some clips of me while I was out working in the oil field, trying to set up vlogs and whatnot. So it should be a little funny. All right, so y'all enjoy that laugh. I'm gonna go handle business in here. Cheers. Whew. What is up, baby? Long time no see. Your boy's been actually kind of busy out here working, and I've been out here for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I just figured, hey, why not just do a video while we're out here? So give you a little more insight of my life. All right, so if you look over here though, pretty cool. You got my crib for the past 2 weeks back there. Might show you how I'm living, you know, good old MTV welcome to my crib type series real quick. And then you come over here, it's my command center where we conduct all the logistics. And then if you come down over here, at the good old pad where I do all the actual work there. So yeah, but it's not just gonna be about work. I'm gonna show you how I you know, stay dialed in while he in fact did not stay dialed in. We're out here. So in this part, I was working out of Laredo, Texas with my Uncle Mike, and I wouldn't feel right if I didn't give him a shout out, because a couple days out of the week he would cook these bomb ass meals that just, yeah, shout out Uncle Mike. Boom. So this is where all the fun happens. All right, what we do is just, you know, monitor our equipment, monitor everything that comes out of that well, whether it be gas, water, oil, sand, and yeah, pretty short, pretty sweet, pretty simple. All right, I'm not gonna get into all the equipment, but yeah. Okay, so in this part right here, I had actually left over to West Texas to do some work. All right, so it's that time of the night. Went through all my equipment, everything's working good, so that means I got a little bit of time to go ahead and whip myself up something to eat. Let me show you what that looks like. It's typically my meal every night. So, all right, let me show you how we get down. Okay, so in case you're wondering, yo, I thought you said you were eating like crap. This looks pretty solid. So starting every job, I did eat pretty solid because I was able to grocery shop the day before. But once those groceries ran out, working 12, 14-hour shifts, have to drive maybe 2-3 hours to get to the nearest grocery store, on top of, you know, another hour drive to get to, you know, the man camp or wherever I was staying at the time. So, yeah. At this time, I was working with my Uncle Ralph on nights. Always a good time, nothing but laughs, pretty chill. And then Uncle Louie was on days. Never got to film with him a little bit, but yeah. Whole family, oil field, my uncles, grandpa, they've been doing it their whole lives. So I hope that gave you all a nice little laugh. Just got done with my lab portion of class. I have the lecture portion, but I'm gonna skip out on the lecture portion because she kind of just reads off the PowerPoint, and I got a lot of work to do, and I'm ready to train. So pre-workout meal 1, we got 60 grams of oatmeal with 1 serving of PB Fit in there. Throw in 1 stevia for a little sweetness, and yeah, water. And then we have our 1 whole egg, 3 egg whites, 2/3 of a serving of turkey sausage, a serving of bacon, some fat-free cheddar cheese, and yeah. So we're gonna eat this cold because, yeah, I don't have a microwave here, and I don't feel like going to a corner store, and I'm ready to eat. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm one of those people who like has to put on a show, or who likes to put on a show to enjoy his meal. So, and whenever I don't know what to put, I always have my go-to show. Oh, you can see that. Hold on, let me raise the brightness. My bad. Yep, The Office. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I've probably seen this series at least 10 times. Got the show right there. Gonna eat my meal. Yeah, it's a vibe.
I was wondering if I could talk
look at that.
to Michael Scott.
Shout out to my boy Leo.
I'm sorry, he's not in right now.
Hammers Union.
for
I actually
railway
went to
combined.
Shoot.
week before I went to go work. I went to Hawaii to visit my best friend, and it was awesome. It was an awesome experience. So I'm gonna eat this, and then yeah, here's a little bit of that Hawaii trip. Hello, Mom. Alright, so finally made it to Hawaii. Of course we had to get the Jeep. We're gonna pick the top down and everything. Yeah, I told us pick any color. So I ended up going with the gray because we got the blue trim in it. You know blue's my favorite color. Okay, so on our way to North Shore Beach, we came across this coffee shop. We gotta get it. And yeah, it's pretty dope. I've never seen this. They grow their own coffee. So finally made it to the beach. But instead of dipping in the water immediately, we had to take a snack break. Oh, so you can tell I'm pretty stoked, all right? It's 4:30 in the morning, and we're both up. Look at that smile. Yeah, we're about to go catch a sunrise. Bro, I can't even recall the last time I was up this early, let alone up and at 'em and like hyped. It's a good feeling. We might have to incorporate waking up at 4:30 when we get back home. I don't know about that one. So it's 5 in the morning, and we're at Makapua Point because we wanted to catch a sunrise. So the gates were closed still, so we had to park on the side of the road, and yeah, it was a hike uphill, nonstop. Look at me go. This is why we train for it, baby. Dalton Dad at its finest right here. I had to give my brother a break, so we got LG on my shoulders. About just like 10 more miles. Just about.
We've been going for what, 5? 6?
Yep. Super Dad, baby. This is what I work out for. This is what we train for right here, baby.
Got me on his back.
And honestly, this video does not do it justice. It was such an amazing moment, such an amazing experience, and you know, it was awesome to be able to share it with my son. If for the parents who are like they're not even gonna remember when they're older, well, I remember, right? I guess you could say this was a core memory for me, and maybe for him in the subconscious, you don't know. But yeah, amazing views all throughout the island right here. It was awesome. There goes my mom. She had to call my sisters, and yeah, she was getting emotional. I think she cried at some point at this time.
Oh, my sister, right? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Zuzu Mama. Where's my baby? Zuzu.
All right, so we made it to the top of the mountain.
All right, I'll call you guys later. Love you.
That was a struggle, but it was worth it. I need to do more cardio. Yeah, it's that first pier to the left. Little well watching date. How long has it been since we've been on a date?
About 6 years, and last time was Greece.
Yeah, about 6 years, yeah. We lost our virginity that day too.
Hey, yo. There's Auntie. Oh, hurry.
Hurry, guys! Oh, you look so cool, bro. Look at you, smooth guy. That bad boy looks nuts. Bro, I know you're hungry, dude. It's already cut. Get that fat. Oh, fuck, that's a man's bite right there, bro. We're definitely gonna find some whales here. 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
10. Oh, that's really good, bro.
Go watch that. Over under 2.
Oh, fuck. So we were supposed to be whale watching, but my son was feeling like it was nap time, so this is how that went. Alright, so it's a juicy bag day here at the new gym, Warehouse. Awesome. It's a complete staple for me to warm up with back. Alright, ain't no other better than warm up than a fucking pull up. So here we go, let's see how we're doing. I can definitely tell you 5 weeks ago I was not doing any pull-ups whatsoever, so 5 smooth ones to warm up. Feel good. Just run it. For my first actual exercise, something I can get a really solid stretch in. So our first exercise is some T-bar rows. I absolutely love starting with this movement because look how deep of a stretch I could just, yeah, just amazing movement. I love it. Not too fond of this specific the machine because foot placement was kind of rough for me. The bottom one was too long, the middle one was too short, and then racking and re-racking this was kind of tough. I had to like kind of swing it over, which kind of felt sketchy, which is why I didn't go as heavy as I wanted to. But awesome exercise. Feeling good, feeling juicy. Normally I'll go up like a plate, but I'm feeling really good, so we're just gonna go up 2 plates. Would have gone 4 plates, but like I said, it felt sketchy. I just love the sound of iron clanging against each other. Whew. Gotta rock the Versa grips because your grip's always gonna give out before your muscles do. So, crucial, essential if you're gonna be lifting heavy. Gotta rock the Versa grips. Or something, straps. Something to help your grip out. Stretch. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the foot placement on this one. So for that reason, we're just gonna keep it to, we're gonna keep it at 3. I would add another plate, but like I said, I'm not really a fan of the foot placement on this one. And the rack, kind of gotta like, I kind of have to like swing it over, which, yeah, I don't like. So we're gonna keep it at 3 plates. Nice controlled tempo, just like we were doing, so let's go. Squeeze. Lean into it. Pull. 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 Not feel good. Low drop set. Okay, so next exercise, I chose to go with this close grip pull right here. Start showing the rhomboid some love. I have a wide back. I wouldn't say I have like necessarily a thick back. So yeah, this close grip, it's gonna help with that thickness. Gotta place my hands, my grip a little higher so I could drive further down, have more range of motion. Oh yeah. stretch, lean into it. Alright, so earlier in the video, when I was, letting y'all know how disappointed and, upsetting, I don't want y'all to misconstrue that with hate. I didn't hate myself. I love myself, and that's why I'm fucking dialing in and making the change for the better. Whew. Oh yeah. So I've been doing a lot more close grip rather than wide grip because I have a pretty wide back, a really wide back, but I really lack a lot of thickness. So a lot of heavy close grips. So yeah, I switched up the grip just a little bit. It's still, you'll see my elbows are still tucked in as much as they can be, and I'm still driving down and close to my body to keep those rhomboids active. So I just wanted an overall back pump, so that's why we switched up the grip a little bit. So part of the reason why I love this gym is because they have some pretty cool equipment that I'm 85% sure, don't quote me, but the owner of the gym is actually welds and puts together a lot of these equipments, so it's pretty cool. And this thing, like, if you don't know how to use a piece of equipment that looks kind of like different than what you're used to, there's a barcode on it. You can watch it, link to the YouTube, and it'll explain to you how to use the equipment, which is pretty dope. And they have some pretty cool pieces here. So, but this is definitely one of my favorites. This machine right here just gives me like a crazy ass squeeze. Like I'm able to get a crazy ass squeeze like directly on my lats. Like I feel my outside portion right here. I feel that tight squeeze. Good old fashioned lat pull downs. Of course, back day wouldn't be a back day without some lat pull downs. Quick, I just want to emphasize real quick on the stretch portion right here. You see how I just kind of allow the weight to take me, put it in a controlled manner. I'm still controlling the eccentric. So squeeze, stretch, go into that stretch, and then boom, back to it. Yeah, no, I'm loving this new gym, dude, because it's like, it's in a warehouse. They like prop the doors just so it's like halfway, maybe a quarter-inch open, and they have these big old fans, but it's still a warehouse, so it gets pretty freaking hot. So immediately, like 2 minutes into your workout, or you step in this motherfucker, you're sweating, and I love that. Plus they got metal plates, and a gym's valid and official when they got kilos. So over on the leg day, you'll see. I don't fuck with the kilos. I'm American, I keep it pounds. But yeah. Little physique preview, chunky monkey, and completely flat. Like I said, I've been dieting for the past 7-8 weeks, so I am just, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is a little embarrassing, but I feel like I always want to maintain transparency in my videos and to my audience. So I am here at any lab test right now. This is embarrassing to admit, but I'm about to get a fraternity test for my little man because I put 225 on the bar yesterday to see if he could hit it, and he couldn't. No, all right, I'm kidding. I hope you'll have a sense of humor because this is my baby boy. Mwah. Yeah, no doubt. No, but I am actually here at any lab test to go ahead and get some blood work done because, okay, so I have been in an unhealthy body fat percentage for, quite a while, over a year. Yeah, like over a year. So I'm here to, get blood work done, see how everything's looking like and whatnot. So yeah, full disclosure, I am a lifetime natural, never been on anything, never taken anything that messes with my hormones or whatnot or at all. So yeah, you're not ready for that yet, buddy. All right. Boosh. Lab results are in, and yeah, like I expected, my cholesterol is ass. Specifically that LDL, that's gonna tell you that yeah, this boy's eating like crap. That's that low quality cholesterol. So you know, I'm on a healthy diet, I'm dropping weight. That should be good in a few weeks. So I might check my blood work again in a couple weeks just to see where that's at, because that is concerning, but not too much because I'm making the right moves. Definitely gonna take more fish oils, definitely gonna eat more like avocados, healthy fats, because your HDL actually helps assist in lowering your LDL. So from fat, fish oils, avocados, healthy fats in general. So yeah, and now the good stuff. Everything's good, everything's healthy, but here is our testosterone. Now, I mean, I'm 28, kind of curious where that was sitting at. So we are at a 689. That's the range right there, 300 to 1080, which I mean, I can't complain. It's healthy, you know, it's mid-high. So that's pretty cool. And then free testosterone 136. So your boy's healthy in that department. So we just got to get that cholesterol under control and we are solid, baby. Okay, so I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm happy to be back again. A lot of cool things to get into. We got a pretty big news and a lot of stuff packed into the next episode. So, you know, if you want to, you know, keep up, honestly, dude, I post on my Instagram story religiously, just as far as like my training and, you know, eating and dieting, because, you know, I'll be chefing it up. Please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one. Stay dialed, baby.